Okay. Damn, I know you just love. What's it like, bro? Waking up and just
Hey,
looking at that shit.
Skull, we got somebody in here, bro. Let's bring him in. Let's bring him up.
Okay, my boy Colin and this guy.
Right.
Okay. So we gonna keep this thing real a safe space, y'all. You know how it is. I'm about to bring Colin up, man. Make him a co-host. Hey, somebody fix the title for me, man.
Let me get it, bro. I got you.
I'm gonna make Colin a co-host, so when y'all want to ask him a question, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna mute everybody so he can answer without being interrupted. You feel me? So y'all get your questions prepared, but first we just gonna chop it up, you know. What we just talking about, bro? Ain't it? It's crazy. God is good.
Yes, he is, bro.
I'm talking about. We were just talking about him. Here he come.
And it's not editing on my side for some reason, bro.
All right, it's all good. I can fix
Yeah,
it.
edit it on your side, bro.
There you go, Colin. Hey, you might have to accept the hosting. I sent you a host invite. You gotta accept that so that I can be able to mute everybody except for you.
Yeah, he in there.
Okay.
What's happening,
What's up,
man?
Colin? How you doing today?
Good,
What's
man.
happening,
Good.
Colin? What's good, baby?
Good. Just chilling.
Man, we appreciate you popping in, man.
Nah, no problem, man. No problem at all.
I was just talking to these guys, and we were talking about you, and you happened to pop in here. We say God is good. Look how that worked out.
Hey, right on
But
time, ain't it?
I'm telling you every time. But what we were saying was your energy that you give off when you do your videos, bro, it's infectious. Like everybody appreciates that shit, bro. Like it don't matter who you are or what you believe about CU. When you watch your videos, you be like, you know what? Maybe we can do this. You know what I'm saying? Like had me thinking Caleb Downs was coming for a little second, boy.
Hey, look, I wanted him to.
1%.
I wanted to. Hey, if he would have, we'd have shown up in firepower back there.
I'm telling you, boy. I'm talking about crazy, man. Did you by chance catch the space we did with Riz? I know you out there in Florida where he based at, so I know you know probably know him.
Yeah, we actually do know him. I didn't get to hear it, but I caught a piece of it when you posted or somebody posted, and I caught a piece
Yeah, I
of it,
posted it
and
for
he
you.
was talking about by his time at FAM, and then by him and Coach Prime with Colorado. So I caught that piece of it.
This your first time doing the space?
Yeah, I did one with Lance had me in some Miami one time, but I don't come in them like that.
Man, well, we appreciate you jumping in this one, man, because you know over here it's a safe space. Ain't that what we say, y'all? It's a safe space, you know.
It's safe space every
Yeah,
day.
you ain't got to worry about all the vulgarness and extra. Yeah, bro. You know
Right.
we're gonna keep everything professional. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. That's the best way to win it.
Man, that's what we trying to do, man. These blessings and blessings to keep coming in when you're doing things the right way.
So, Colin, what you think we gonna do this year on the schedule, man? How you think we looking? What's your prediction, man?
The schedule is for real. Like it ain't no cupcakes on there. I know we could. Everybody would assume that. I would say Colorado is the team probably the most guaranteed win. North Dakota State, they legit. They them boys like that, and you know they carry a championship dynasty over there. But the only thing with them now is they don't have no. The head coach left to be a linebacker coach at I think USC. Then the offensive coordinator left, and he's at Tennessee State. So with them, they still a solid squad. Like they could go into the Big Ten and play ball and survive. And if you get them the other, instead of having 63 scholarships at the D1 AA level and gave them the 85, man, they would do their thing. I don't know what they got over there, but they run that program to the T. Like they almost played in the chip. So they solid. Then you know Nebraska, Matt Rule always better his second year on versus his first year. So I expect them to be better. Plus that game at home. Then you know Colorado State, they got the quarterback that's coming back. But I don't know who else coming back, but I know the QB legit. And then the rest of the scheduling order, I don't really remember like that. But everybody's solid, though. It ain't like you look at it and like, dang, it's a cupcake squad. But my worst case scenario, I would assume they'd at least get a bowl game. Because if we won 4 games last year and could have won 2 more for a fact and a little more after that, we should be able to clear at the bare minimum 6. But my floor is like 8 and then 8 and up. So I think we'll get at the minimum, worst case scenario, 6. But if they hit a stride, we can get 8 plus. That's what I see.
I mean that's the low end, right? That's the floor.
Yeah, that's the floor.
So what's your ceiling?
My ceiling, I don't know, man. That thing tough because Oklahoma State, they always come with a squad. K-State got a squad, and then K-State got a squad. Then you got Kansas. They be trying to do their thing.
Everybody keeps saying Kansas. What y'all know about Kansas that I don't know?
Well, if I believe that QB coming back. I believe that. Well, if I'm wrong, then it look better. But I think with that QB coming back, that boy be out there throwing and running. And then that coach that's at K-State, he came from a winning program. So once you know how to win, it really ain't hard to keep on winning. So that's why Kansas kind of seeing straight. Then now I don't know who I think Dave or Marta, whatever that dude name, I think he's still at Baylor, I think. I don't know how they did last season, but the most of them teams pretty solid. Like it ain't just really no trash team on there. Like everybody pretty solid. And UCF, that's at the crib for me. So they gonna come with
Cincinnati. You worry about Cincinnati too?
I ain't see I ain't checked them out this year.
Okay, you worry about BYU? Come on, man. Like Baylor, I mean.
I don't know what they got because a bunch of Texas boys. They like they gonna be just garbage out there though.
I ain't lie, bro.
Now I don't know their record either though. I didn't really watch nothing but the top teams sort of like. So you got the K-State. They gonna do something. You got Kansas. They should do something. Oklahoma State should do something. Arizona kept most of their team unless something happened to them in the spring. Even though they got a new coach, they should be able to do something. Utah gonna be able to do something. So it's a lot that could do something on there already. It's just we got to come with it every single game. Like we got a squad too now, but we gonna have to come with it. It ain't no games you can really look at and say, they trash. We'll eat that. So yeah, that's by how I kind of see that one.
See, I think a lot of people expected us to just like be scared or something for the schedule. Like,
nah,
we confident. Like,
yeah, no, we good. We definitely good. We stacked the O-line out. We done stacked the D-line. We already had secondary. We already had wide receivers. We got basically the number 1 quarterback in the country. But let everybody else tell it who you know how they do. They'll downplay that. But the boy could go number 1 pick. Travis Hunter could go in the top 5 as well. So that's 2 draft picks right there. So we looking pretty good. If the O-line handle business and we really running that thing this year, I think we gonna be hard to stop, real hard to stop. But it's just we got to get the chance to see what the O-line can actually do, and we got to get.
So what was your prediction?
Like huh?
What was your prediction? 10-2 then?
No, I won't at the worst case scenario hit that bowl game. My next level is 8 wins or better. So I don't have no cap on it. It's just I want at least 6 at the bare minimum, and 8 just look good. So if you lose in the bowl game, you 8-5. You win, you're 9-4. So both of them numbers look good, no matter how you slice that.
Hey, last question is, how long you been covering CU? Did you jump as soon as Deion came, or you was rocking with Jackson State too?
Oh my goodness, I wish I would have been on YouTube when he at Jackson State. Nah, me and my business partner, we watching them. Like we watch all college football. Like we've been watching college football since high school. So we've been locked in on college football forever. But when he got to Jackson, we followed them and watched it. We just didn't talk about it. And if I was to be honest, if I would have really got on YouTube at the time that I should have got on was 2014 when I followed Charlie Strong for like 3 years straight.
Wow.
I followed him in 2016, 2014, 15, 16. They fired him, then he came to South Florida. But when he came to South Florida, it didn't feel the same no more. So I just let. But if I'd have started YouTube then, God, been off the chain. But now we had YouTube already, and we was covering a lot of stuff. But once God allowed, made a video of Desert Banks about the end of December, man, really I was fasting, I was praying, and I was in my Bible hard because I was like, Lord, I want my life to change, man. I want to win. I really want to win. I don't want to play this year. So I got done fasting. I did a video on Desert Banks because he happened to say, "Hey, I'm committed to Coach Prime." Well, I looked at I looked at that video. I looked at him post that picture, and I said to myself, "You know what? I had recently seen that had highlights, so I went and made a video of it. I just was bull jobbing around, made a highlight of it. Man, that thing caught fire. That thing did like 1,000 views. So I said, dog, that's fine. I said, you know what? I'm thinking, I'm about to get monetized. Well, let me think of another video. So the next day, I made a video of that boy that just got picked up in the UFL, destroying. So I made
destroying
a video on him.
The punter.
Yeah, I made a video on him, and then that video took off and got almost 300,000 views. So I was like, I said the next day, I say, Lord, well, if I talk about Coach Prime one more time and it take off, I'm going to lock in. And then it took off and I locked in. Then when I got a chance to talk to Coach Prime, I told him the same thing. I said, man, by that third video, it took off. I was locked in. But I was already following him. I just never talked about him. But ever since then, I've been locked in on.
Well, appreciate it, man. It's fun to watch your journey and watch you do the game. Shout out Skull for these spaces too. Peace.
I got
man,
you,
appreciate
man. It's
that,
all love, man. That's what it's about.
Yeah, man. Y'all boys rocking. Hey, now y'all doing y'all thing on the space. I see you do them, and I think Dalvin.
Yeah, Dalvin do them, and I believe T9 do them.
Yeah, ain't they like a group or something almost?
Yeah, they got the Undisputed Buffs. That's their group. But for me, it's Scope Buffs Daily, and I'm rocking with Plugged In Media. You know.
Oh, okay. So I ain't know if all y'all boys together.
I mean, it's all love. It ain't no competition type thing. It's all love.
No.
Good.
Right. No. I thought like y'all was all if you know what I mean, like all y'all was together. But okay, yeah, it's okay. But now y'all rocking this, but y'all gotta make sure y'all bring all this stuff to YouTube, man. You heard me?
Absolutely. We working on that now. I got my
y'all
YouTube channel just started up, my man.
Yeah, you got to get on YouTube and pop it. That this hot too, but YouTube, where is that?
Word, shout out
the YouTube is where it's at. I'm trying to make that happen as soon as possible.
Yeah, man, y'all got to get on that, man. That's like, I don't know if y'all record these or what, but
I see we got a couple players in here too. Justin Mayers, what's up, man? You want to speak?
Y'all got a ball off in there. Y'all got him on here now. Hey, y'all got a ball off in here if you got him on here now.
Oh yeah, real baller, real true life baller.
Yeah, basically like, hey, him and the boys clear that line out. It's a wrap. It's
a wrap. DT2?
Yeah, man, that thing will be a wrap. I'm talking about the running backs be cleaning 100, 150, 200 yards a game. It's a wrap, man.
Oh yeah, that's for sure, man. You know, we just trying to do this thing the right way, man. Take advantage of giving them the opportunity to talk to the fans and really engage with them in a different way, almost like a barbershop way, you know.
Exactly. That's where I'm about to head at now.
Yeah. That's what we try to do, because I want everybody to feel like, even the players who we might not see on the well-off videos or the Reach the People videos, we want the walk-ons. We even want the janitors in there. What you do to help the team, just let us know. Whatever we can do to put some light on how you help the team out. That's what I'm trying to do for them.
Hey, yeah, do it. Keep balling on, but you better make sure you bring it to YouTube.
For sure. We're working on that right now. Me and Titan working on that right now.
Yeah, bring it to YouTube. I don't know what the space do, but I know what YouTube do. That way you better bring it to.
Well, I know we're going to see you out there at them games, right?
Yeah, man. Last year I went by like 8 of them, and almost 9. But my airport in Orlando was too packed. It was around Thanksgiving, so they told me to park my car at the gas station. I said, man, I'm gone. But
you
now
went
I went
to
to like
8 games, my man.
Yeah, I went to like 8, but
man, that's a blessing. I remember watching your videos when you first started. You was like, I know I might make a few. Look how God worked. You made 8.
He did. He worked that thing out. See, I'm trying to figure out, do I want to hit it like that? Because every game is an away game. It ain't like I got a home game. Like the UCF, my only true real home game. Every other game, I got to hit it. So that was a lot of traveling, man. I got tired. So I don't know if I'm going to go to, I don't know how many I'm going to go to this year. I know I'm going to go to the spring game. I know I'm going to go to UCF because that's at the crib. And I know I'm going to go to the first game of the year because that you want it. If you could pick any game to go to, the first game of the year is always going to be a thriller. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that.
Yeah, it's like for us, like, we just so amped up for this season and ready, man. So anytime we see you post a video that give us something to, put out there to all the content creators, man, I'm trying to bridge the gap between the content creators and the space area so that everybody can feel like, hey, man, I can pop in there and just talk to them and bring my fan base over there, bring your fan base, and it's all just love, just all love.
Yeah. It ain't no problem. Jump on and call it a day. You know how that is.
Oh yeah, man. See, me, I'm trying to. I know I want to go to that first game for sure, but I want to get that homecoming game too.
How many games that'll be by the time you get to that?
I think that's week 3 or 4. I think
the homecoming.
Yeah, I think it might be week 5 because I know it's a home game. It is Kansas State, I believe.
Yeah, it's Kansas State.
Yeah. This my boy Jay. Jay, do me a favor, man. I gotta check out real quick.
You better get that first one, man.
Who, me?
Yeah, get that first one, man.
Oh yeah, I got to get that first one. That's
fire, boy.
Yeah, man, because the team that team gonna come with it. Like that ain't no cupcake game, so you want to catch that one.
Oh yeah. I definitely got to do that. See, I was contemplating that last game too.
Who they talking about? Now I know I ain't going to that one because that's the last game. You talking about the last home game or last game?
The last. That's the last home game, Oklahoma State.
If that's November the 23rd, I don't mind going to. That game on November the 28th. Now I ain't trying to fly out on that because that's Thanksgiving weekend. I done dealt with that.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna fly out on holidays no more. Like a Christmas holiday or Thanksgiving, I ain't flying out on them. But any of them other days, I fly.
What you said?
Any other days, I fly out. But Thanksgiving weekend, I'm not flying out because I know it's gonna be too many people flying, and then it ain't gonna be nowhere to park.
So when you went out there for the first time, that was your first time ever to Colorado, or you had been there?
No, that was my. I had flew into Denver before, but I never got out and went anywhere else. So basically, yeah, when I flew in for that Nebraska game, that was my first time ever like really seeing anything outside of that airport.
Oh, okay. So when you come, I keep hearing about everybody say when you coming over a certain area on the way to the school, it's like just beautiful at a certain point.
Man, you see all the mountains, you see all the homes on the hills, and it's something you ain't never seen unless you in an area that's where all the hills at.
Highway.
In Florida, we don't have hills like that. So when I'm riding, seeing all that stuff, it make you really want to pull over and just look at like how God did it. Like, God, you just did your thing out here in Colorado. But I appreciate what he did for Florida, where I ain't never got to really be in snow like that. So that's the vice versa, which I don't mind snow, but yeah, I like that we don't really have it like that.
See, that's my thing. I don't know about that snow, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a Georgia boy. You don't see snow too often.
Yeah, you won't. Now, I done been in snow. It ain't bad, but it ain't nothing like just when you can wear shorts almost 99% of the time in Florida.
See, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. See, I need that kind of weather year round. But when we was on here with Bucky, and he was telling us like it's not really that cold out there.
It's not.
It's not, but the games that I caught, boy, it was cold. Hey, it was cold. I think I caught the Stanford game. That was cold. And Oklahoma. Nah, I think Oregon State. I think it was Oregon State. Yeah, Oregon State. Oregon State was not as cold as Stanford, but Stanford was cold. That game was cold.
Now, let me ask you a question. Is it cool if I let some of my people in the space give you a couple questions real quick?
Yeah, they gotta let me.
All right. Jay Black, you'll go ahead and pull people up. Can you pull people up, or do I have to do it?
No, I got it.
All right. So if y'all raise your hand if you got a question for Colin, and we'll fold them in like that real quick.
And while we waiting, Colin, let me just get your take on the elephant in the room, man. What's your take on this DC, man? What you feel?
Excuse me. Man, I'm waiting on it. I'm ready to see who it is. Cause the way Coach Prime talk about it, if it feels like it's gonna be a guy that's coming from a playoff squad, and then it feels like, to me, they may have had some time in college, but they got that time in the league. Like Al Harris, he ain't had no time in college, but he would be a nice one if we could get him. I know they ain't. I don't think they looking at Jim Leonard, or however you say it, that guy name that played at Wisconsin, but that dude legit. He know that ball. He know that defensive coordinator. Like, he like that. Like, he'll be a good guy too, but I don't know. And then you got your boy Dre Bly. He could be a good one, but he got college on his belt at North Carolina. Then he got the NFL on his belt with Detroit, but he never had the defensive coordinator title. So, maybe he get a first shot at it, ever doing it. But maybe, unless Coach Prime going with a guy that already had the DC in his title within his time of coaching.
Right on. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. We don't see the hands. I don't think it's enabled for the hands. So I'll just go in order that I see it. Coach K, go ahead and ask a question, bro. Hold on, we gotta unmute everyone. All right, unmute yourself, Coach. Oh, unmute yourself, K. Go ahead and ask a question, bro, if you got one.
You said, hold on. Okay, now I talk. Hold on.
Yeah.
Ask somebody else, because I'm like in like a little noisy area right now.
Okay, cool. It's all good. Keep it moving. OGD Wade, you got a question, bro? If you do, go right ahead. Unmute yourself, though.
Can y'all hear him?
Nah. He just muted back.
All right, look. All right, bet. I'll ask my question. Now, just for everybody, though. Y'all think that, because when people talk about our record, do y'all think that Colorado fans are being a little bit more modest because of how, how last season went with us, starting off the season 3-0 and everybody having high hopes, and then the realization came that how far we truly were, you know what I mean, to being a successful season? Y'all think that, like, that's why people being more modest now?
They might be, but if you look at it and you see for what it really was, in 23, we had basically the team that wasn't going to be there in August that he was training. So he trained all them boys basically for the free. So he trained all them, and then by the time the summer came, everybody flooded in. Now, we had a few guys there, so Coach Mo didn't train his squad the whole year. So I get everybody scared, but if they really look at it for what it is, this year, Coach Mo get to train all the dogs. Like 97, 98% of the guys already there. So this should be the year that everybody look like, oh, we got something. Versus, now last year, we might have got too overhyped about it. But this year, you really, you don't have to be overhyped because you see it. You see that we got a straight squad and we brought in more guys that done been there, done that. So now all we need to see is, basically, if you see a running back run for 100 yards, you ought to say it's game on. You see, game one, if we could pull out 100 yards on North Dakota State, because they not going to be trash. I tell you that for a fact. They not going to be trash. If you pull out 100 yards on them, you got something. That game right there let you know basically where we at. because it's the
That's a
first
measuring
game.
stick game.
I'm not gonna lie, I disagree.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Why you say that?
Because in the trenches, bro, that first game, if we're talking about some playoffs, bro, North Dakota State, they were a power, but like that was a couple of years ago. It'll be bro, we should beat them by a couple of scores. So like, that can't be a measuring stick. The measuring stick should be in Nebraska.
Like when we say measuring stick, we don't mean like that. Like after all this talking, they gotta win.
They was, North Dakota State was a game, like a player or two away from playing in the national championship this past year, right?
Yes.
So how is that a team that was an old dynasty if they was a game away from playing in it like this past year? So
because they didn't play, I'm saying there's levels to this, bro.
Like, do you see North Dakota State be whooping D1 teams?
They did beat
FBS. They used to. They used to.
What he's saying is, where we at right now, if we really are who we supposed to be, who we are, we ain't supposed to be worried about them. I'm just be honest.
They got to be locked in. But
no, you got to worry about a team who all they do is win. You got to worry about a team that's all they accustomed to is winning. Only team they really take L's to is somebody who won the chip. So I think the team that really kind of knocked them off they pedestal is the team who keep winning now, South Dakota State. So basically, them two own FCS. And if you go listen to Undisputed, Coach Prime went ahead and acknowledged that right out the gate. Hey, you can't sleep on no North Dakota State. But now they got Coach Mo training the whole squad, so they're gonna be legit. Like they should come out and roll call.
You can't overlook nobody.
Yeah. But you can't. Like you can't. Now if that was a little cupcake team that only won 5 games in the last 7 years, then yeah, but no, not them. They always come with it. Especially they love knocking off D1 teams.
For sure. All right, it looks like we got another question. Go ahead, Gerald. Unmute yourself. Go ahead and ask your question, bro. Gerald, you got to unmute yourself, man.
Hey, it's not really a question, but I would say the Thanksgiving weekend game, I know that that would be the best game to go to because no one's here. All the students are gone. The traffic for traveling will be shitty, but there's not going to be anybody here. I would go to that game, sir.
I want to go, but when I went to Orlando this past year, when we was finna go to the Utah game, Orlando was so packed that they told me look at the gas station and Uber back to the airport. I don't want to chance.
That's crazy. I ain't never heard nothing like that.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't want to chance it and book my flight, get my room, then get ready to get on the plane again, and it's a repeat. That's the only reason why I don't want to try to hit it. I do come out there and see it, but I don't want to get stuck where I can't actually be out there. Right like on. Last time for the Utah game.
Facts. Cool. Thanks, Gerald. Willie Beeman, go ahead and ask your question, brother. Unmute yourself.
What up, Colin?
What up, man?
So, if the O-line do what they're supposed to do, what you think 2 stats gonna be this year?
You say what I would think what gonna be?
What you think Shedeur stats gonna be this year?
Man, listen, if that O-line do what it's supposed to do and they could keep, like, Shedeur got sacked, about 50 sometimes, probably hit anywhere from 60 to 90 times. Yeah, so if you cut that down and keep that under double digits and he doesn't get sacked like that nor hit like that, man, that man should throw for 4,000. He should easily hit 4,000. And then if he could clear by, because he had, I think, about 23 or 28 touchdowns this year. If he get that thing up to 35 to 40 TDs, yeah, he'll be off in there.
Heisman numbers.
Hey, what if Shedeur pull a Dwayne Haskins throw for 5K?
Listen,
he got
he throw for 5K.
Bro, he got the wide receivers to do it. He got the wide receivers
Because
to do it.
Dwayne threw
If we
for
run that
fucking.
ball and we run it through people's throat, then they ain't gonna know what to do. So he gonna really get the bomb. So
life in
we
football.
need that running game to do what it do, like to clear 100 to 150 to 200 yards a game, and then it won't be no problem for him to just really light it up because it won't be nobody actually. You wouldn't know where he gonna come from. You don't know if they finna hand it off or he finna play action fake and bomb you. So yeah, we need that running game out the gate.
For sure. Any more questions?
Look at that.
Well, I got one for you, Colin. What you think for that, as far as that wide receiver room? Who you're starting 4 wide receivers if you have to pick them right now?
Are we making Travis Hunter a lock for a starting or just rotating in? If Travis Hunter lock, you got Will Shepherd, and then for the 2 insides, you can have Jimmy and you can have LeJounte. If you take Travis Hunter out and let somebody else get some time, then I put Omari on there. But I keep everything else.
Oh yeah.
I keep everything else the same.
Okay, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah, that's solid right there.
Yeah, so that's how I see them.
What about that running back? Who's starting? Alto starting?
Who start? If I like all the backs, but AM if he like he was in Houston or better, AM probably
Come
gonna
on
get
with it now. Go on.
But though Savion 5, Dylan 5, especially if you let them get loose.
The young buck. Don't forget about the new one.
Michael look like he gonna try to go out there. Michael look like he gonna shake some. But they can actually, if we really run that thing, man, they can let Charlie O get in there. I ain't saying he got to start, but they can let him get off in there.
I would like to see that though.
Mm-hmm.
I see me personally,
but I think AM gonna get the start if
sure.
if he's back to that Houston level or better.
See, I just want to see us up so much that we get a chance to get the 2 deep in. You know what I'm saying? Like we up, so 2 coming off the field after the 4th quarter, first drive. You know what I'm saying?
I think they're gonna rotate them running backs. If you have a picture perfect year, you have a running back for 1,000 or more. The next running back from anywhere from about 500 to 700, and another running back in from like 300 to 500. If you can have it like that, then they eating.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
You more questions, Colin? I got one for you. Now I know you kind of tied in, you plugged in now. Have you ever got a chance to get a glimpse at the uniforms? You got to tell us no details, but
no, I ain't seen them uniforms at all.
Ooh, when they come out, boy.
Yeah, I ain't seen them at all.
I see Artie Walker said something about him on his interview today.
Yeah, I ain't got to see him at all, man.
You already know they're gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I expect them to fight though.
Oh yeah, breast cancer awareness week. You know how Prime do it.
Mm-hmm.
So you based out in Florida, right?
Yeah.
I know them young boys be hitting you up, the recruits, get us in there.
Nah, no, you'll get it every so now and then, but nobody don't really try to do that because you gotta actually get up there and then go from there. So a lot of people from Florida just ain't flying out like that unless they got their cash like that.
So the kid that you what's his name? Young, I believe, from Lakeland.
Oh, Keon Young, yeah.
Is he really like that?
Yeah, he like that. You don't see how the offers again? He getting everything.
I seen him. I see, but you know how that goes. Sometimes they just start offering when we offer, and things like that.
Nah, he out there snagging them.
Okay.
He
play both ways.
Nah, they just got him at DB. He at Lakeland, so Lakeland power. If you go both ways at Lakeland, you show somebody special. But he just had the safety spot, snagging them off.
That's what's up, man.
Mm-hmm.
Then Cavani play both sides at Lakeland?
No, I take that back. My bad. They got a running back. Class of 26. He go both ways. I think his name Malik something. He number 0. That boy will smash you and bam you. Yeah. Nah, he
play
like
both
that too.
ways. So what he play on defense?
Linebacker.
Oh,
And they can't tackle
him
him either because they can't tackle him really because he's so man. That's like a grown man out there running the ball. Yeah, he like that. So them two getting a whole bunch of offers. A whole bunch of offers. I'm talking about anybody you think should offer him, they probably offer him.
Yeah, I know that 7-on-7 circuit out there crazy. You probably be seeing some good games and stuff too.
No, I don't never go to 7-on-7.
You don't go to 7-on-7s?
Nah, I don't know.
The C1?
Nah, I don't be studying that stuff.
Boy, them where they at. Like Riz had told us that's where you be looking. That's where they be finding the players.
Right, you can, but I ain't trying to recruit nobody, so hey, I ain't going.
It ain't for me, bro.
Yeah, I ain't going. I ain't going at all.
So what you feel is the better QB for 25, Juju or AJ? If you had to pick one.
Juju or AJ? I'm gonna go with you gonna put me on the spot with that one.
Yeah, come on now.
Listen, we got to, baby.
Not knocking neither one of them. Both of them gonna do their thing, but I'm gonna go with the coach who coached Trevor Lawrence. I'm gonna go with the coach who know, like, I don't know who his coach is, but I know Juju coach is Trevor Lawrence. I want somebody who know that talent, spot that talent, and say, hey boy, you him. So if I go recruit him and coach telling me he in the ballpark of Trevor Lawrence, I'm down with that. Cause he know. And that coach not gonna lie, cause that was the manager Georgia, left, came down here to South Florida and was the tight end thing. And then I guess he did a year. He said, man, forget that, man. I'm going back to high school ball. And then he got him back rolling again.
So you saying Juju?
I'm gonna go with Juju.
Ooh, I'm going with AJ, man.
I said Juju, bro. We gonna see how
you said that, man. Look, AJ brings us the Georgia pipeline.
You think AJ do?
Because think about it. Montez Walker, the tight end, all the Buford kids that we offer, they all play with him. They all cool with him. He brings the kid. I'm telling you, he brings the Georgia pipeline.
Yeah, but Coach Pryor like a unicorn. So you know, it been teams where a lot of kids go and maybe on 2 or 3 go together. Now sometimes they load up, but even if they load up, is all of them really, really, really like that? Are you really trying to get the main 2 people out of that group?
And you grab some stragglers on the way is what you're saying.
Right. Not saying they not, but I'm just saying, like, do they really all be like that? Like if 6 of them come, is all 6 good, or 3 of them good, or 4 of them good, and 2 of them you just say, I gotta take it.
It be like that sometimes. Yeah. You gonna hit a miss. So I got a question for you. On that D-line, give me one starter. I'm gonna give you my starter, and you tell me if you don't agree with that, then you gonna give me yours. I'm going Chidozie, starting off the back.
Who you said?
On the D-line.
Who you said?
Chidozie.
Oh, okay, yeah. He gonna start. Who else?
Next to him, I got who we said? Carter.
Yeah, I'm with you on them too. I feel.
Now this is what we caught a snag at that next player.
Who?
Across from Carter would be what? A Barnes or Quincy?
Quincy or Barnes, yep.
Who you rocking with?
Talking about at the DN spot?
Yeah, on the other side.
I think EJ Green could come in and start based on how much he was getting to that quarter. I think
you talking about on the end?
Yeah, I think the pit end will get the other end. And then I put
that's nasty.
Chidozie and Carter. But that's just going off of how they played this past season. Like, everybody still got to get out there and dominate. You got Shane still out there. You got Walker them out. So they still got to fight for it. But from them stats, how they coming from, that's wise you gonna put them up there.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be no. I don't think it's many locked in spots, but I feel like that Chidozie one is pretty locked in.
Yeah, I think him and Carter. Could be some real fierce
on the D-line, Scott?
Yeah, on that D-line.
Yeah, D-line.
You know those two tackles locked in.
Yeah.
Those two tackles locked in, and
Oh, you talking about
the edge,
on Tyler? What's his name?
and the edge spot. BJ Green's gonna be your edge.
Of course.
That's just it is what it is. He's that
And
dude.
you got the Pitt kid.
And then Chidozie and Torian Carter, they're gonna be your tackles.
So if we move up the linebackers, this is where things get murky. You know, things get a little like you want Bentley. I want Bentley. I'm cool with that. But I really, really want Demoy to get that light. I really want Demoy to.
All them boys nice at linebacker. Well, all of them nice at D line too. But I don't know who gonna get the star linebacker. I just want that D line and O line to just be fine. I ain't really never thought. Yeah, I just need those good. I need those rocking where I know I'm good. But other than that, I don't really think too much out of it because if the defensive line causing problems and the O line creating a semi can run through there, then we win it point blank because the secondary and the linebackers, they gonna do what they do, and the wide receivers and Shedeur and the running backs, they'll do what they do. So I don't go too far into it, but I be knowing that they gonna come with it.
See, that's the thing about the linebackers is that at least if we knew who the DC was, we could kind of see what
who fit what scheme.
Because you remember I told you, Jalen Western, he fits that Sam role in that 4-3. So someone who can come down, bang with the tackles, or someone who can cover. So depending on what we run, or depending on what DC we bring in, that will kind of
did y'all ask him who he thought the DC would be?
Yeah. We went through that.
I missed that one. Who you call, Kyle?
Man, at this point, I wouldn't mind Al Harris. I wouldn't mind Dre Bly ain't never been Al Harris ain't never been a defensive coordinator, but he done been in the league. Dre Bly ain't never been a defensive coordinator, but he done been at the college level and in the league. So them two that could get that title, that want that title, just waiting on the opportunity. But I think Al Harris, man, Dan Quinn might bring him to DC to be the defensive coordinator, or the Cowboys might try to elevate him to DC. So I don't know which way Coach Prime gonna go. I just feel like it's gonna be a guy that's on one of them playoff teams. The way he talked about it.
I agree.
Yeah.
You got to listen to what he be saying because he gonna give you a little bit, but not at all.
Wait, Skull, come on, bro. We went through this, bro.
Yeah. Any more questions for Cole? I guess we may be good then, man.
Man, appreciate y'all, boys.
We appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming on, brother. Definitely appreciate you calling for sure.
No problem, man. Do y'all thing, but you better get it to YouTube, brother.
We on that.
You better make it to YouTube.
We definitely on that for sure. Titan got it locked in. For sure, man. Appreciate you, man. Have a good night, man. God bless you.
You too. Same to you.